Well, Brent and Sarah, two family members here in Connecticut who have extended family members in Gaza, are mourning the loss of their loved ones. But in mourning, they are determined to make sure their deaths are not in vain.
No one will die short of age, but some people will die short of dignity, short of humanity, and short of principles.
That was the last Facebook post from Wahan Shahada's uncle, just hours before his death. It was last Saturday in a text from her mom when Shahada first learned the Israeli military strikes affected her family.
Your uncle's homes have been shelled. I immediately called my mother, heartbreaking at the reality that my uncles and their families have been left homeless. Little did I know that was the least of my worries.
Just hours later, she learned it was not just their homes that were targets.
My mom informed me that my uncles were besieged, their buildings surrounded by tanks and unable to move. They called the Red Cross and anyone who would listen, begging for safe passage out of the building.
Her family runs a maternity hospital founded by her grandfather in Gaza City, just blocks from the Al-Shifa hospital.
I assured my mom, when light breaks, they'll be able to leave and get to safety. The sun never rose for Dr. Bassel Mehdi. The sun never rose for Dr. Raed Mehdi, his wife, and his 7 children, the youngest of whom was only 13 years old.
Friday, Palestinians gathered outside the Hartford office of Senator Chris Murphy, calling for the senator to use his high-ranking role in the Senate Foreign Relations Committee to convince U.S. leaders that a ceasefire must happen, and soon.
The amount of devastation in the Gaza Strip is beyond imagination. Almost every family has lost somebody or something in these senseless attacks on civilians.
The president of the Farmington Valley American Muslim Center in Avon says he has lost at least a dozen family members, and the number is likely higher.
A week and a half ago, my sister-in-law's 2 brothers and their families were bombed while they were sleeping in their homes. I don't know how many I have lost because some of them haven't been recovered yet from the rubble.
Senator Chris Murphy released a statement saying he was grateful for the meeting today and he will continue to meet with Jewish and Muslim constituents who are impacted. Senator Murphy has recently urged Israel to change its approach in fighting Hamas, saying civilian deaths are far too high. But he also fears a ceasefire will give Hamas a chance to regroup and carry out further attacks. In studio, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.